Hi everybody, my name is Wendy Altobello, and because we are inundated with negativity, scarcity and hopelessness, I thought it was a good idea to come up with 8 good facts regarding to the coronavirus. And these facts are really with sources, so I didn't make them up, they didn't just come out of my mind. These really are facts and I did some research. Hey Renata, goedenavond. I think it's important that I give you some good facts with regard to corona, because I believe that with all the negativity that's going on amongst us these days, we are making things worse, because our mind has a lot of power. And you see that in people who all of a sudden find a treatment for their disease. They get good results by a certain treatment, and after some time it appears that it was a placebo. So our mind is capable of doing many things, and that's why I think it's important that we boost our hope and our positivity at this moment. So that's why I came up with 8 good things. So the first thing is that in China there was a newborn baby with the coronavirus, and in 17 days that baby recovered without medication. I think that's good news, that's awesome, and that's something you don't hear in the news. Now, I know there's actually a huge death rate. The death rate at this moment, and I checked the numbers in the newspaper De Morgen, which is quite a quality newspaper. So I checked the numbers and I counted myself. There's a death rate of 6.5% globally, not in Belgium or in some particular country, but globally. The death rate is 6.5%, but the recovery rate, my tongue is getting in a nut, is 52%. So at this moment, we have 167,000 contaminations. I'm looking at the numbers at my screen. We've got 11,000 deaths, and we've got almost 90,000 recoveries. That's a ratio of recoveries to death of 1.3. I'm not trying to say that the death ratio is not high, it certainly is, but the recovery ratio still is a lot higher, and that should boost us and give us some hope and positivity as well. So there are 87,000 recoveries, globally speaking, and 11,000 deaths. So it's a ratio of 1.3 recoveries to deaths. Hey Nientje, goedenavond. So the third thing is, as I said, death ratio is 6.5, but recovery ratio is, or percentage, is 52. I think that's important to keep in mind as well. Now, South Korea, this one is amazing. At the end of February, South Korea had almost 910 new cases every day. Starting from last Tuesday, they only had 74. And starting from the previous day, so on Monday, they had more recoveries than new cases. So that was a very positive evolution, and also that should give us a lot of hope, given the fact that they had, for 2 weeks, they had 900 and even more cases, new cases a day. Then, the numbers for Spain. There were 1,000, there have been already 1,000 deaths, which is huge and it's terrible. I'm not trying to diminish that, but there also have been almost 1,600 recoveries. Let's not forget that. Iran, which is majorly affected, 1,433 deaths, but, listen, 6,745 recoveries. Now, that's a nice number. Hey Genia, goedenavond. Some more good news. All the Apple stores in China were closed. They all have reopened now. That's a great evolution as well. Then, it is said that the elderly people run the highest risk. We see that in the numbers, but let's not forget that in China there was a woman of 103 years old who beat the coronavirus. Yay! And the last good fact about the coronavirus. In this crisis, China had opened 17 coronavirus specific hospitals. And now, at this point, they all have been closed because there just weren't enough new cases to justify the newly opened hospitals. So there are some positive things to this. Let's try to keep as many positive things in our mind. Let's try to be grateful for what we have, for the luxury we still live in, the things we can do, our health, for some better than others, but let's try to focus on the good things, on the positive things, be grateful, and let's try to banish the negativity out of our mind, because with our mind we are able to do so many beautiful and good things, and that's what we have to focus on right now to be able to beat this faster than when we don't. I hope we're on this together, that we can all do this. And I also hope that we can all stick together to applaud every day at 8 o'clock in the evening for all the people who are sticking out their necks right now, for all of us, to give us the best care that they can and to get us through this. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see each other tomorrow, but also later today when I start a first piece in the Book of Awesome. Bye!